Hello Earth signs and welcome to One World Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your read for the coming week, your energy read. So it's just a quick glimpse of what's going to go on in your week ahead. So it's a read for the Earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. I hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful week. I'll try and shuffle the best, do the shuffle. Sorry about that, song coming on. I hope you've had a wonderful week. And I hope the one ahead is going to be just as wonderful. Right. So let's get down to it. Pull some cards or let the jumpers jump out for me. And the first card that we're hoping to be given is the energy that's leaving you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Please excuse my voice, it's a bit croaky today, and I have the sniffles, so if I do sniff, please excuse me. I know it's gross, but I've got a bit of an allergy going on. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Right, so energy leaving Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn for the coming week. These reads aren't really date specific. They will find, these messages tend to find people when they need to hear them. So if you pick it up in a couple of months' time and it resonates with you, then fabulous. You know, so oh my gosh, you've got too many, I'm afraid. About 5 came out there. So energy leaving Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Thank you. I do love receiving your comments, so please, if this did resonate with you or you have any questions, please leave a comment after you've watched the video. Okay, very reluctant. Have you had a slow week, Earth signs? Or have you had a bit of a stuck week? Not knowing how to move forward? Let's have a look. Earth signs for the upcoming week. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, do bear with me, I am sorry. They normally jump out a lot quicker than this. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that wants to come out. Nice. Seven of Pentacles. And the energy that the Earth signs can expect for the week ahead. There you go. 6 of Swords, Earth signs. And the can you see those? Yeah. And the outcome energy, that wants to come out, doesn't it? 3 of Wands. Okay, so we've got the 2, oh my gosh. I think the fire signs had this on the bottom of the deck as well. So that's the 2 of Wands for the overarching energy of the read. So the energy leaving you, my lovely Earth signs, is the 7 of Pentacles. It's a lovely card. It's a card of watching what you have planted, any plans you've made take root and grow. It's a card of a time to put things into action, and that's the energy leaving you. So you must have had a very, very busy week if that's the case. No wonder it was reluctant to come out. So you've got this lovely person here, actually with his hand over his plan or his plant or his spirit, whatever the case may be with you, Earth sign, whatever stage you're at and whatever's going on with you, you've planted something that's grown roots and is bearing fruit. It's starting to bear fruit. All the leaves are starting to come out. You know, you're throwing your energy on it. So whether it be a project you've embarked upon, whether it be internal work, it's starting to work, which is really, really good. It's a card of having been patient and getting ready to reap the rewards of the work that you've done. Now, in the energy coming to you, you've got the 6 of Swords. Now, The Six of Swords, it's a card of confusion. It's someone who's a bit confused as to where they're going to go next. It's, you know, they're in the boat, they're carrying their suitcase there, and they look, she's actually tugging at her hair. So I'm not quite sure if you're having difficulty knowing where to turn next. It's not a card to worry about, but it's a card perhaps of introspection, of feeling that you haven't done as well as you wanted to do, but help is at hand. You know, you've got your guides here, and they're pulling your boat forward. So you don't have to take this journey on your own. You know, go within, ask spirit, or perhaps ask friends around you if you feel that you need a helping hand, because help is at hand, and it will be okay. Considering this beautiful card here, I'd quite like to clarify this card. Oh, wow. Wow, you are really right. I'm going to take that as meaning that you're really, really confused. Right, let's put that back. It is a card of stuckness and confusion and not knowing where to go next. So, and after I meditated on the cards, I pulled out 2 dream decoders. So this is interesting. You've got aliens and robots. So aliens and robots was the first card that fell out for you, which is on the back it says perhaps you're being unrealistic with your expectations, or perhaps you're trying to get away with things, try and escape reality. You know, it's let me just read a little bit for you. Sorry for the pause. There may be some lack of connection between you and others. Perhaps you feel like you're not understood. You know, it is aliens and robots, and you know, it's otherworldly as well, isn't it? It's something that not everybody understands. Perhaps you tick in a different way to others, you know, and that's why, you know, even though you've done so well and you've planted whatever seeds it is that you're trying to grow, whether it be internally or externally, perhaps you feel misunderstood. And I think that goes hand in hand with the Six of Swords. That's someone who doesn't know they're tearing their hair out. So they're feeling quite alone. But I don't think there is a need to be alone. You know, I'm going to pick up the other card that fell out. The other card that fell out for you was money. So this is a very fruitful card. So this goes really well with the money. Let me see. It says it can represent the influence you feel you have over others. You know, it's giving money away or spending suggests a wish to be more generous or outgoing. Perhaps that's, you know, this one's saying that perhaps you feel misunderstood, and the money aspect is saying maybe if you maybe you feel that if you were a certain way or different, then it might make things easier for you. Well, personally, I'm going to say just, you know, keep on doing you. You know, you be you. You can't be anyone else but you. So let me just clarify the Six of Swords, yeah, because it's bothering me a bit. It's a bit, she looks forlorn. So considering how successful the energy leaving you is, it's quite a drastic change in the energy that's approaching. Let me see what I get for the Six of Swords. Please clarify the Six of Swords for the earth signs, please. That's for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Right. Right. There you go. That wants to come out. You've got the Emperor. Right, so the Emperor is a guy who knows his stuff. So if you're feeling a bit stuck and don't know where to go, dig deep. I would say absolutely dig deep, because, you know, you're about to come into your own here. You know, you've got all this abundance around you. You know, you're standing tall. You know, you've got your arms up in the air. You've succeeded. You've accomplished something. You know, whether it's internal or external, with people or without people. You've definitely, you know, the Emperor's a very accomplished man. You know, he gives orders. People listen to him. So the energy that's leaving you, which is a beautiful energy, I would try and maybe pull some of that back, because I think that your mind isn't telling you the truth, if you like. I mean, it's so easy to convince ourselves of stuff, isn't it? But I don't think you're seeing the truth of how far you've come and what you've accomplished. But the Emperor is here to clarify that, saying, you know, you absolutely have. So I know you're going to have a bit of angst. That's only natural. But please, you know, feel solid in the fact that you've done really, really well. I'm going to put that there. That's a clarifier. Right, so the outcome of the week is the Three of Wands. So it's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card. It's a fire card. You've got this person here with their surfboard, and they're looking out to sea, and you know, like the Six of Wands, who is also in a boat on the water. You know, it's what's the next step? Where do I go now? The Three of Wands isn't quite sure where they're going to go. So perhaps you're going to have a week of rumination, of taking stock of what has gone by, and, you know, asking yourself, what do I need in order to move forward? You know, and you will, I think you've got a lot of travel coming, whether it be internal travel, mind travel, heart travel, maybe travel for work even. The Two of Wands, the overarching energy, is another card of where do I go next? You know, you've got the 2 and the 3. It's where am I going? So the 2 is, what's the plan? I mean, you've got the world at your feet here. You've got your VW camper van. You're looking out. You're looking for inspiration. You know, that's what you're doing. So it's what's the plan, and what do I need for this plan? Is the energy that's going to be the outcome for you next week. So all in all, a very pensive read, but do go within, you know, sit quietly, sit on your own, meditate a while. You know, sometimes the more we think about things, the more confused we can make situations. Leave it alone. I would put out to spirit, what do you want? Feel that you already have it. If you can possibly do that for yourself, feel that you already have it, and let the universe do its work for you. Just put it out there and then leave it alone, and feel like it's already yours. Yeah, and that's the read. So I hope you enjoyed the read. As with any read, you please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you did enjoy the read, please like, share and subscribe. And I love receiving comments, so please do drop me a line to confirm whether any of this is actually going on for you, Earth signs. And that's it for this week, or next week rather. So all that remains for me to say is one world, one love, and toodle pip.